Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so excited that you joined me today, and I'm excited to show you what I'm going to be making. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. In today's video, I'm going to be working on this 12-ounce stainless steel coffee mug, and what I want to do is get it scuffed up a little bit with some sandpaper, clean it with some dish soap, and then spray paint it white. Then we'll be ready to start our designing of it. So here we are back. My cup has been spray painted, and I used a white matte spray paint from Acrylic, and I have my resin ready to go. This is Resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I have about 10 mils here. Then I'm going to be using this mica powder from Magic Moon Micas. This is called Let It Snow. It is a beautiful pearly white. So this is the only color that I'm going to put on the base of the cup. So I'm just going to use this little spoon and get just about a spoonful of it, and then gently put it in there. Micas have a tendency to float, so you want to be kind of careful when you're handling them, because they will float up in the air, and if you're not using a respirator, you need to be careful not to breathe them in. So I'm just kind of poking it down into the resin until I get it all pushed down, and then I'm going to gently start stirring. You stir it until you don't have any lumps left. So the way it's fully incorporated, and it just kind of more or less dissolves into your resin. Okay, we're ready to put this onto our cup, and I'm just going to use my finger to kind of move it around. And when you're doing these coffee mugs, the handle is actually the hardest part, because you want to make sure that you get it coated all the way around. And so you have to do one side, do the top, do the other side, then run your finger up underneath the handle as well. And then once you get all your resin on the cup, I'm going to use my heat gun to move the resin around, make sure that I get every little spot on the cup covered. And also you'll start to see that the mica starts to move in that resin, and that's what's going to give that pearl swirly look. You can already see it happening on part of the cup there. So we're going to just let this turn until it's cured, which is about basically 6 hours, but I would wait longer than that. It's been about 24 hours since I did the mica on there. And now I'm ready to add my Waterslide. And this is such a cute one. I printed this out, and then I sprayed it with 3 layers of matte clear spray sealer, and some people use the gloss, but I'm just always afraid that it will mess up my ink on my Waterslide paper. And you put it in water, and once it starts to uncurl, it will start releasing from the backer paper. When you see it starting to do that, it's ready to put onto the surface of your cup or tumbler. And I just put a little bit of water down so that when I get the Waterslide onto the tumbler, I will have the ability to move it around and get it placed where I want it. And then you just need to make sure it's straight, and then see how it moves. then start pushing the water out from underneath the water slide. And since this is on such a short curved surface, I'm going to cut the water slide on each side just enough to where it will lay flat and I can get the water out from underneath. Something on my X-Acto knife, so I'm trying to get that off before I try to cut. But you don't have to cut very hard, just a little slit in the paper, and this is very thin, so it will slice through it very easily. And then I'm just going to lift it up and start working any of the water or the wrinkles out of the water slide, and then make sure that it lays flat. I'm going to do it on the other side. Lift it up a little bit, work out the water and the wrinkles, and then I will let this turn for a couple hours just to be sure that that water slide is completely adhered to the cup before I put any resin on it. Okay, I think that's going to be good, so we're going to just get the water off. And now I have this nail art tape. It's very, very thin, and I got that off of Amazon, so I'll leave a link to that below. Also, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so if you use my link to purchase anything, you don't have to purchase the nail art, purchase whatever you want, but if you go through my link, I get a little bit of a monetary thing from Amazon, and it doesn't cost any extra to you. So now I'm just going to take this tape, and I want to kind of wrap it around this handle. So I'm going to work with it. I'm trying to wear the gloves to do it, and I have to tell you, it was really hard with the gloves. I later did another cup using the nail tape, and I didn't wear gloves, and it was so much easier. But I was trying to keep any finger oils or off of the surface of the cup. And this is really workable. You can move it around, get it. I wanted it to be more not so pointy right here where I had attached the two pieces. So I'm just using my X-Acto knife to lift up the edges and then move them to where they flow more into a curve than at a point. Another trick when you're working with this stuff, if you cut a piece off, whatever's left on the roll, bend down the edge so that you can find it easier next time. Okay, so we got the first piece on across the top, and then I'm going to put another little curl and wrap it around at the base of the cup as well. And this was the hard part right here, was getting it to curve, because like I said, those gloves got in my way more than they helped, I do believe. But I eventually got it. There we go. And just press down the edges. Make sure that your tape is all the way secured down. Just run across it, push it down anywhere, because you don't want it to be, when you go to resin the cup, that the resin gets beneath any of the design elements that you're putting on your cup, because it could lift it away from the surface, and then it's going to stick above your resin. Okay, so now what I have is these adorable little light bulbs. It's called Get Lit from Glitter Fetish. I'll leave their link below in the description box as well. And these are double holographic little Christmas bulbs. And so I'm going to use Gorilla Super Glue, and I'm going to put just a little dot on each one of them and attach them to the line, or what is to become the wire of the lights. And I'm going to alternate colors. I'm also going to alternate putting one below the line and one above the line, so you kind of get more of a kind of a design. You know, Christmas lights aren't all straight in a line no matter what you do to them. They get all tangled and they go whatever direction they want to go. Just a little drop of the glue, and then place it on the cup. And I just kind of eyeballed the measurements on them. I'm probably sure if you took a ruler to it, they wouldn't all be exactly the same distance apart, but I did try just by looking at it, and I just followed the natural line of the tape itself and alternated up, down, and then the colors all the way around the cup. And here it is, all done. Got all the little light bulbs on it, and I just love it. So cute. Now, right here on the back, there is a place that would be great to personalize this if somebody wanted their name on it. So I could still do that. But I am going to go ahead and put a layer of resin on this. I'm going to let it set overnight just to make sure that those little lights are glued down firmly. And so we're at the next day, and I have my resin ready. And again, I'm using the Fro Rizzle, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. I have about 10 mils, and I'm just going to coat the entire cup. You can see that swirl of that white pearl, or I call it white pearl. It's called Let It Snow. This would make a cute little snowman cup too. And again, I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm being extremely careful as I put it onto the cup, because I want to make sure that there isn't a place for me to knock off one of those little lights, or to pick up the edge of the fingernail tape just gently. And they all seem to be glued down nice and firm, so don't forget your handle. I'm going to do the top, sides, and underneath, and then we'll let it turn and cure. And here it is. It's all finished, and it's so cute. Just hanging with my Gnomies. I love these little guys. They're so cute. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video. And if you have, please click like and share. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do that now. Ring that bell. Make sure you get all notifications, and you'll get notified when I upload future videos. The description for everything I use will be in the description box below with all the links. There's also links to my Etsy shop and other social media like Facebook and Instagram, so you can go and check those out. And I want to thank y'all for taking time to watch my videos, for the comments, for the shares. All of that is helping me grow, and I'm so excited. So again, I want to thank you for everything you do, and I hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye bye for now.